Hello everyone, welcome to the reading. This reading will be for Mariah, Carey. So then there's no exact questions or anything like that. It's just whatever comes to mind. So I'm curious to see, who is she? Like, what is her personality? So I'm going to be looking into her personality at the moment. What can I see about her personality? So this is going to be interesting. Alright, so let's see. What can I see about her personality? What can be shown to us? Alright, so let's see. The first card. This King of Pentacles. You know, the King of Pentacles is a really masculine energy, right? But the fact that the card is upside down is showing me that she's really not too, how do I put it? She's a little bit on the emotional side regarding her money. You know, she's definitely on the emotional side regarding her money. Not just that, it would be different if it was like the Queen of Pentacles, because whenever it's like females that speak of intuition and shit like that. But the fact that this is a King of Coins, a King of Pentacles, this is an energy of someone that's kind of just like lost. I gotta keep it real, you know what I mean? They don't necessarily make the best business decisions, you know. From what I heard or know of her, you know, she's supposed to be like a really like wealthy lady. You know what I mean? But this is showing me that, you know, if she had it together as far as just like coming up with like proper strategies and shit like that, or at least being intuitive about her money, she would be in a better position than she already is. So that's what's being shown to me. Let's see what else I can see. This Page of Cups, this is showing me her love life is kind of weird. And I know that this is the obvious, but what's being shown to me is like offers that are not proper, right? Because the Page of Cups normally speaks of like a romantic offer, someone offering you love, right? But the fact that the cup in the Page of Cups is upside down is indicating to me that the offers aren't usually the best. You know what I mean? This is showing me somebody that settles. This is definitely showing me someone that settles. Also, this little whip here, it's showing me someone that lacks discipline. So this is like a female that tells herself, like, let's say, like, I'm gonna not sleep with the guy, I'm just gonna date. But it's showing me a lack of control. So even though she wants to like control shit, this is showing me she doesn't control herself. So if she tells herself like, yo, I don't want to sleep with the guy, I want to get to know him, and like, you know, she might believe it, but this is showing me again a lack of control and her just accepting, for the most part, whatever she can kind of get, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm seeing. Let's see what else needs to be shown. This Eight of Swords, it normally means trapped in your mind, normally like trapped in your emotions, shit like that. But the fact that this card is upside down, it's showing me freedom. She is definitely free. She doesn't believe in limitation. So I'm seeing someone that's definitely free, someone that's not held back by sort of like limitation, you know what I mean? This is also showing me someone that doesn't have any sort of like mental illness or anything. And it's funny because I know people say all sorts of shit, like, you know, like she's kind of like slow and all of that. You know, I'm not saying that she doesn't have like anxiety or depression, but what's being shown to me is like someone that doesn't let it bother them. So let's just say even if she does have like a form of like depression or mania or something, it's like it's not there because she doesn't let it hold her back. So she might feel something, but again, it's like it's not there. So this is showing me somebody that is well-rounded as far as this goes. Let me look further. This Strength, you know, she likes to appear as strong. And it's funny that this Strength come up upside down. Because it's funny because like when I see people, right, you know, I pick up all sorts of things like intuitively. Like I can pick up all sorts of shit actually. And it's funny that she does try to portray a strong image, but she is weak. You know what I mean? She does have insecurities, is what's being shown to me. And the insecurities get the best of her, you know? So, I mean, it's like a realistic situation. Let me look further with this deck. What else can I see? I mean, she sleeps well. She's not worried with, you know, it's no issues with sleeping. Not just that, this Sagittarius energy is showing me that she is very lucky. Very lucky, actually, is what I'm getting. Again, not because of the obvious, just because of the energies I'm picking up. These two cards fell face down, and it's a card here in the deck. I'm going to get to the face down cards. Also, it has to do with her emotions because the card's face down. So what's being shown to me is that she's a bit of an investigator. You know what I mean? If she believes that shit is off, she's going to investigate. This is not sort of like a personality that lets shit like fly by. So if she feels that someone's cheating on her, she's definitely going to look. She's definitely going to hire like an investigator if she's not doing it herself. But she wants to understand what the fuck is going on. Very fascinating. Not just that, she does have goals. She is goal-oriented. You know what I mean? So it's like she does try to get shit done is what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? She does try to just like make shit happen. She's not someone that just like sits on the sideline. This is deep though, right? This is giving some more insight. This is someone that finds themselves in like third-party situations. You know what I mean? So this is interesting. I guess it does go back to like that whole love situation I was telling you, that it's like she accepts just anything. Because this is showing me with this third wheel that, you know, either she's the mistress or someone has a mistress, you know what I mean? She finds herself in that sort of misfortune. So it's like her love situation isn't the best. Again, it's showing up again. So yeah. So now then, I'm curious to see like what's going on with her current relationship, as far as like, I don't know if she's still with that Asian looking guy, to be honest. I don't know. Like what's going on in her relationship life. So I'm curious, right? Let's see what's happening in her love life. What can we see? What can be shown? Also, guys, if anything like basically like popped up that like, you know, made you like thought or was just like, yo, that's like totally her personality, you know, totally let me know. But let's see, what can I see about her relationship, her situation? So let's see. All right. This Empress, it doesn't make her feel like a goddess. I'm gonna be real with you. You know, the Empress is kind of just like a really feminine energy. You know what I mean? But this is showing me the fact that it was upside down is that this relationship isn't empowering her. You know what I mean? She doesn't, I'm gonna keep it real. Whoever this person is that she's dating doesn't make her feel like a lady. You know, she definitely doesn't feel like a lady. It's like she's trapped in this relationship, you know, like cliffs and shit always speaks of a new beginning, but the fact that this is upside down is showing me is like, she wants a new beginning, but it's kind of just like she's stuck. She's totally being like stuck in her ways. Let me look further. With this Queen of Cups is showing me the fact that this is not upright. I'm gonna be real. Whoever this person is that she's with, it's showing me that she's like emotionally abusive. She's verbally abusive. You know what I mean? Not just that, I am getting a diva energy. And I know that's like funny because again, that's like what's known of her. But I'm totally picking up like a diva energy. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like when you don't have respect for like who you're dating, so you just do the most. It's showing me she's definitely doing the most. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like she's withholding her love, withholding her emotions and shit. Let's look further. Because of heartbreak. This is an interesting heartbreak, right? Because when it's upright, it speaks of someone like doing dirty towards you. You know what I mean? But when it's not upright, it speaks of you being kind of like the one that's doing the shady shit. So, I mean, I'm totally picking up, like, I don't know, like she's cheating. I gotta keep it real. I'm totally picking that up. Let's look further into this situation. Rebound. You see, it's kind of just like whoever this person was that she hooked up with. Remember how I was telling you it doesn't make her feel like basically like feminine or anything. It doesn't make her feel like a woman. This person was a rebound. You know what I mean? So, you know, when something's like a rebound, it's not always the best because that energy is not the best energy all the time. You know what I mean? So it's kind of just like that's one of the reasons why she doesn't have respect for this dude. Not just that, what was I telling you? You guys see how the cards are kind of like lining up and shit? I was telling you that she wants to get away, right? Because the Three of Staffs is also about like just moving forward and shit. You see this walking away? So it's kind of just like, I'm seeing a walking away, you know what I mean? But intuitively, what I'm picking up is that it's like she walked away already, but then she ended up returning back to whoever this dude is that she's dating. So it's funny. I was telling you it's like an issue with her walking away, and as you can see, the card was definitely clarified. Let's look further. All right, her emotion. This card fell face down. Powerful woman. So this is really funny, right? You guys see this, right? You guys, this is like different decks and everything. This shit is deep as fuck. I was telling you, it's just like, I'm gonna be real. She's abusing power. This guy doesn't make her feel feminine. You know what I mean? So it's kind of just like when a lady doesn't feel feminine in a relationship, you know, it's kind of just like she becomes kind of like masculine and abusive. That's what I was getting. You see with this powerful woman, yeah, that normally is like a good thing, but it's showing me a powerful woman that's abusive, you know, and it's because she's the powerful one in the relationship. So what I think of, and this is deep, that obviously she's the one that has all the money. That's like the only thing that I can think of. So it's kind of just like she's the one with the money in this relationship. You know what I mean? She's the one with the success. So it's kind of just like this person that she's with, you know, it's not balanced as far as like their income. You know what I mean? So it's like, again, she does look down on him. Not just that, it's kind of just like a woman, a lady that's out of control. So, let's get this last card. Because I was telling you that it was showing me that she's the one cheating. You know what I mean? All right. 2 cards fell out. So I'm going to actually get the one that's showing. And this is her emotion, obviously. So this unique, misunderstood, unknowns, mystery, intriguing. This is a deep situation, right? Because for me, this is giving me a vibe of like, she tells herself that it's innocent. You know what I mean? It's kind of like someone that lies to themselves. You know, it's kind of just like I don't know how to explain it because the energy is kind of like complicated. So giving me like time to explain it. It's kind of just like, obviously she's like old, so I don't even think she has her period. But it can be something as stupid as like it's weird. It's just like, let's just say if she can still have children, right? Like, it's kind of just like when she knows she's not ovulating or anything, she's kind of just like, oh, okay, I can like cheat. Like, you know, I'm not going to get pregnant. It's one of those sort of like weird situations. You know what I mean? That's why it's like unique because it's giving me like intuitively, I'm picking up a vibe like where it just doesn't make sense, where she justifies the cheating. You know what I mean? Like where it's just very awkward and stupid. Like, I don't know, like it's hard to explain this particular energy, so I'm gonna just make it as simple as possible. Basically, she justifies her cheating like with stupid excuses that doesn't make any sense. This is her emotion. Would you accept? This is showing me that the dude definitely knows. You know what I mean? The dude has definitely found out. So this is showing me, I don't know, again, this guy is a bit of a bitch because it's showing me like she mistreats him. You know what I mean? And it's just like, yeah, she's just like, yo, I'm sorry. but you see it's a guy here. It's like he's the victim of all this technically, but it's like he's the one apologizing is what I'm seeing. So it's like, as far as her relationship, I'm getting a complicated situation. You know what I mean? I mean, it's real life. So this is shit people go through. Like, it is what it is. Like, it's not the end of the world. But it's showing me that she doesn't respect this guy. So it is what it is. I'm curious to look into her work life now. Like, what's happening as far as work. I know she makes music and all of that. So let's see what's happening with her work life. So let's see what can be shown to us about this lady's work life, her work situation. All right. So let's see what pops up, what shows up. Damn, this is interesting, right? This Ace of Swords normally speaks of clarity when it's upright. This is showing me she doesn't have clarity as far as her work life is concerned. You know what I mean? So remember how I was telling you, like early on in reading, I was telling you that like she doesn't come up with strategies that can help her. You know what I mean? As far as like improve like her career, basically, like her money prospects. And it's popping up again. You know what I mean? She doesn't have clarity. So this is showing me she doesn't have structure. Let's look deeper. She has issues with, I'm gonna be real, the industry. You know, the Hierophant basically means big business, big industry. You know what I mean? So what's being shown to me is that the fact that the card is not upright is showing me she definitely has issues with the industry. So it's like, yeah, she doesn't have clarity. She doesn't have structure. Not just that, she has issues with the industry. And I know that that's like the obvious, but look, the card came out. So it is what it is. Let's look further. Yeah. So it's usually the Four of Swords, right? It symbolizes like rest and shit like that. She's not resting, you know what I mean? This is a altar, like this little white shit. She's not happy with her altar of life, you know what I mean? Usually like altars represent kind of like energy that you invest towards, you know what I mean? And it also means just like past energies. This is showing me she doesn't have rest because she doesn't like what's going on in her life as far as her career goes. It's no rest. You know what I mean? She's not happy with the altar of her life as far as work. This is also showing me she wants to put herself out there more, but there's challenges. You guys know what I say about 3, right? So these 3 swords is heartbreak, pain. So I'm definitely seeing pain as far as work. Let's get this last card. Yeah, she feel burdened. She definitely feel burdened. She is definitely in her head. You know what I mean? Because she has a lot of worries. The shit stacked up against her. You know what I mean? Or on top of her. You know? And again, this give off the energy. These pillars gives off the energy of the Hierophant. You know what I mean? Organization again. So it's showing me it's like the whole industry. You know what I mean? I guess that whole Hollywood music industry, you know, she's been having problems, you know. I don't know like too much of it, but I do know that she wasn't happy with particular contracts and shit like that. This is showing me that they're definitely working against her. You know what I mean? You see this little monkey right here? Monkey speaks of mischievous energy. So it's showing me these people, you know, they're really mischievous. You know what I mean? It's like they're causing issues. It's like, yeah, like, you know, she would already naturally have issues, like being an older lady in the music industry. But this is showing me that they're causing issues for her. They're not making it any better. You know what I mean? That's why she's not happy with sort of just like her altar of life. She's like, God damn, I've been putting so much energy into this shit and I'm not getting the respect I deserve. So that's what's being shown to me. I know I didn't really use this deck, but it is what it is. This was definitely an intuitive reading. And like I said earlier, guys, definitely tell me, like, what resonated with you? What do you guys see where you guys are just like, damn, that's fascinating. You know what I mean? Because I don't know anything really much of this lady. So I love, like, hearing you guys comments and shit like that. Also, definitely press the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Peace and abundance for all. Take care.